Hey guys, this is Vicki. I wanted to share with you my project that I'm going to be sharing with Miss Linda of LM Creations for the month of June and July. And we'll be exchanging our projects. We were supposed to exchange them last Friday, but I had company here, so we couldn't do it. So I'm going to try to get with her and see if we can exchange it this Friday. But our theme was to do we're to alter a serving tray and to decorate a mirror. We were to decorate or alter a mirror, and she gave me a couple to use or to pick from. So I saw this one after the fact, after I started on the one I chose, but let me get started, and we could decorate the mirror anyway and the serving tray anyway. So let me get started. The mirror, this is the mirror I made, or I used. It was black, and I spray painted it, and it started to crack. The paint did, so I thought, let me just I don't even know why I spray painted it, because I ended up covering the whole mirror up anyway, but this is what it looks like. And let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Well, it's not one. Oh, here we go. Sorry. There we go. This is an image that I got off the Prima, one of their paper pads, and I don't have it here with me, but it's a newer one. And I used some lace that I had in my stash. Let's see. Okay, I used some flat back pearls, as you can see. And I used a butterfly that I picked up from Michael's from one of my hauls. And the flowers that I have here are from I Am Roses. And this flower, flower with the pearl in the middle, I picked up also from Hobby Lobby on clearance. It wasn't a pack. It was a Jolie's flower, and it was on clearance. And the ribbon, or the lace ribbon that I used here, is also something that I had in my stash. And I put this is the front, the back here with this bow here that I tied. And I wrapped some lace that I had here, or ribbon, that I got from Hobby Lobby. And this trim is something that I had in my stash. I used this peach here for to kind of bring out a little bit of the peach here, and I had some more peach here, but the flower here covered it up. But I think it goes okay. I wanted it to have a vintage look, and I just layered it with some lace. And I'm going to turn this around on the front. I got fingerprints on it. I'm trying not to get my fingers on it. Okay, and this here is a flower that I made, or a lace flower that I made that out of extra lace that was not much. So I made that, and I layered it. Made two of them, and then I layered them, or three of them. This one here, and then this here, this one here, and this here. And then I put I tied a bow on it with some skinny ribbon, and I added a little embellishment right here that I had from my stash. I layered this up with some lace that I got from Hobby Lobby, and some of it's from my stash, and some that I'd been given. So it's just a little bit of everything. And here's some trim here that I put on the sides, so it would cover the outer part of the mirror. So there's that. It goes all the way around. And I thought it came out really, really nice the way it looks. I'm trying not to get the mirror in there so it won't reflect in the light. But there's that. Like I said, I made that. I think it came out really pretty. And this is some seam binding. And there's that. So I hope she likes that. I think it's cute. And let me get my tray. This is a tray. Let me back get this. So you can see. Okay, my original tray that I bought at Hobby Lobby for $5, but I had messed up. I was trying to get it a vintage look, and it wasn't turning out the way I wanted. And let me show you. I'm still going to use it, but let me move this out of the way. Okay, here was my original tray, and it wasn't this color. It had some kind of pattern on it, and I spray painted it. At first I put paper on it and it looked okay, but then I started to decoupage some flowers and it just didn't turn out right, so I pulled it all apart. So I had to sand it down and redo it again, and this is the mess that I made. So I'm gonna have to try to either do paper on it or some kind of decoupage, maybe another kind of decoupage, and work with it. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't like how it turned out. Like I said, all this was black. See, you can tell on the back. And I liked how when I was scraping or sanding it, it did this here. It kind of gave it a vintage look, and even down here. But I don't know about that. So like I said, I'm going to try to salvage that and use it for something else. So I went on the hunt looking for another tray. So here's the tray I bought. It was like this. It was this color, and it was on sale for $17. So I got that, and I like it because it's a little bit more sturdier than the other one. And I had some napkins that I had purchased from Tuesday Morning, and I pulled them apart and did what I had to, and I put this on there. Then these here are from, let's see if I can, let me kind of zoom in there, if it'll let me. Yeah, this here is from Joann's. It was on a stack of stuff that Joann's had for, it was a Bonjour series, or it was a Paris theme series, something like that. And it was gold, and I'm sorry for the light, but I decoupaged that on there. And here is a butterfly that I decoupaged. And when I did this originally, and I didn't have a small enough brush. The brush I had was a little too big, and I went too hard on this, and I ended up tearing some of the paper up. So I ended up doing this all over again right here, but I love how it turned out. Someone had suggested that I use some Rub and Buff. So I used Rub and Buff on the outside. I didn't do it as good as I wanted it to come out, but here you go. If you can see it, that's better. But I think it came out okay. I got a little bit on the side, and I just I wasn't sure about that. My husband said it gives it like a rustic look. You know, nothing we ever buy is perfect. There's always a flaw somewhere. So it makes it an original. But he had sprayed some clear finish on it for me, so it's really shiny. If she wanted to use it as a serving tray, she could, or she could use it as whatever in her room to put her perfumes on, along with her pretty mirror. I was trying to go with a theme together, because I was trying to make the lace match with what was here in case she does want to. So it kind of goes with it, but I hope she likes it. So those were the two things, and believe me, I've watched YouTube videos and everybody does it different, and it was very challenging for me. I was getting so frustrated because I didn't know if I should put like do it this way, or just put like a whole piece of I found some paper that I liked, and I was going to piece it together and put it at the bottom. But then I thought, no, so I went with this. So I like the way it turned out, but I hope she likes it. Well, this is all that I have for my Project Sure for the month of June and July. I hope she likes it. I think it came out pretty nice. So Thank you guys for watching, and bye for now.